Hello my lovelies, I hope you're all well. Today we're going to be watching Andrew Tate Red Pill's 40-year-old feminist Lana Rose, and she gets triggered. Okay, so as we know, Andrew and Tristan Tate are still currently locked up without charge in Romania. From what I've seen, there seems to be a severe lack of evidence, or they haven't disclosed any real evidence. Some of the quote-unquote victims have come out and said that they're not victims, but that the prosecution won't remove them from the list and all that stuff. But anyway, fingers crossed we'll get some answers soon. You know, if they're guilty, then they're guilty. I'd like to see them go to trial. If they're not guilty, I'd like to see them be released and left to get on with their lives. But anyway, let's watch this video of Andrew red pilling a feminist.
Like, one of the main reasons I was never allowed to record with you is because of my sister. But she blocked me on Instagram for wanting to meet you.
No, seriously, Mom. There were certain things you said that triggered me.
I understand.
When it hits you personally, it feels like, whoa, he's saying this about me.
I don't need no man.
Oh God, say it again.
I don't need no man.
Say it louder and like you fucking mean it, bitch.
I don't need no man.
That's what I thought. And what are you?
I'm a bad bitch.
When men are competitive and they go to lengths to become somebody, to reach status, to reach a certain amount of money, they only do it so they can find a woman and take care of her.
Right.
That's why we get rich. That's why we want money. That's why we want to be the best, so we can find one of the most beautiful women and take care of her and have kids and take care of them. When women want to be the richest, when women want status, they want it only so they can say, I don't need a man.
Right.
And that's the difference between us.
Yeah.
Women.
I mean, he was pretty spot on with what he said there. I don't know who that young man was. But, yeah. I mean, I never realised how hard men have it, honestly. I didn't know, you know, with the fact that I'm a woman. But, you know, I've spent a lot of time in a man's world, so to speak, with being in the military and that. But, yeah, it's only been really recently, now that I'm in my 30s, that I have realised just what a man has to go through in order to be seen as valuable in society. And it's kind of tragic. And once you get that red pill, it makes sense as to why male suicide rate is as high as it is. Because these guys have it hard, I'm telling you.
Look, I have a kid. I used to be like that until I had my kid. Now that I have my kid, like, I might be this, oh, I'm a boss bitch, da, da, da. But deep down in my heart, I would do absolutely anything to be at home and be like always with my child.
There you go.
But unfortunately,
and have a man protecting you. Stop acting like, stop leaving out the man part.
Right.
Because for you to be home with your child, that means you got a man holding you down, protecting you.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, he's right. And that shit's hard. Like, but unfortunately, since I'm by myself, I gotta hustle, you know. Yeah. But I would do anything to have a man like that.
That's what we saying.
Thank you. God bless you. God bless you for telling the fucking truth.
Hello.
Wow.
What do you want? Why are you calling me?
Nah, the reason why I called you is because you ended the call on me. How dare you?
Maybe because I don't.
No one ends the call on me. No one does. No one does.
Sensational.
Do you think I'm okay? Minus the bands. Do you think that I'm like pretty attractive? No, don't.
Do I think you're attractive?
Yes, stop.
I think you're okay looking.
No, okay, well then we're good.
What?
Yeah, we're good.
Just because I'm honest?
No, I appreciate
I'm pretty sure this guy would say you're like a, man, what were you rated?
Stop, no.
I'll give you a good 10.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
No, we earn a good salary, we have a good pension, we have good redundancy, we have good stability, we own our own homes. I'm a 20, no man can come tell me what am I bringing to the table.
Do you feel that
you're 20? Not feel, I know. Bro.
How do you know that?
Wow.
I know I'm a 20 because there's no man.
Okay. There seems to be this recent thing of, I've seen a lot of these videos popping up of girls rating themselves, and they all say that they're a 10. Or like this girl, she's a 20 apparently. So she's twice as good as the best looking woman in the world. Just the level of it, I don't understand it. I don't understand it. What happened to having a bit of humility and being humble? I don't understand it. Like, if I was to rate myself just on looks, like I've seen Kevin Samuels, fresh-faced, out of the shower, what would I rate myself? I would say like a 4 or a 5. I'm just a average looking woman. And obviously now I'm 38, maybe when I was 20, I would have given myself a slightly, maybe like a 5 or a 6. But, as you get older, the looks fade. They do. But to have that level where you can turn around and genuinely think that you are more than a 10, you are more than perfect. Like, I'm all for having confidence in yourself. I've never been a very confident person, but I think that takes it to a whole nother level. That's arrogance, and arrogance is a very unattractive quality in men and women, but particularly I would say in women it's very unattractive. Let's carry on. See,
Unless you're a billionaire, there's no man that can come tell me my value. No. Queens have made moves that kings can't make. That's it. That's it. That's
I mean, that was a little jab.
I think it's childish to even bring up body count. Like, I don't
Sounds
care.
childish. Is that you deflecting, trying to avoid the conversation?
No,
I just want to know the answer to my question.
No. I just think that it's not important.
She belongs to the streets.
So you can tell your daughter that her body count don't matter? Whoa. Damn.
Gotcha, bitch. What is your body count?
9.
9, so quick math, 9 times 3, 27. What about you? What's your body count?
5.
5, quick math, 15. What's your body count?
2.
2, quick math, 6. You gotta multiply by 3.
Why?
When a girl
To get
tells
the
you
truth.
how many guys she's with, multiply it by 3, and that's the real number.
Because girls be lying about their body count.
Oh, no. I swear.
That's what J. Cole said. Wait, it's in your notes?
Fucking wait, boy.
What?
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
What? She keeps notes on how many people she slept with? Wow. That's crazy. Do you know what really angers me with the whole feminism thing? It has ruined girls. It has ruined us. And I'm including myself in that because I grew up, I was born in the 80s, had my formative years in the 90s when the whole girl power thing was at its height. And we were basically flat out told, lose your virginity as soon as you can, sleep with as many men as possible. You can sleep with men. I mean, look at Sex and the City. First episode of Sex and the City is Carrie trying to have sex like a man, so have sex without feelings, which goes against the whole biology of women because we are supposed to connect with the man we're sleeping with. That's how our biology works. But for years, the feminist movement has been telling us girls to try and be like men, to sleep with as many men as possible without gaining any feelings for them. And it's tragic. And I'm not raising my daughter like that. You can damn well guarantee my daughter will know the value of her virginity.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
You keep track of like your bodies?
I got the dates and everything.
The dates too? Wow.
What is you guys' body counts?
9, 10.
3.
Whoa!
Dixon.
How much is it?
It's like 11, 12.
11, 12?
Yeah, she's lying.
Next question.
What's your body count?
It's 3.
Oh, it is? That's dope, that's
Two,
dope.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's 2?
Two.
Okay, bet that.
I'm dying.
Alright, so I have come to the realisation that I should probably give up on women. So I'm nearly 20 years old. I'm going to be 20 years old in a couple of months. I've never had a girlfriend. I cannot remember the last time a girl was actually interested in me. Loads of guys my age are getting girlfriends, talking to girls, and etc., meeting girls. The girls that I'm talking to online don't even want to meet me.
Oh, dude.
Don't be like this guy. Don't be like this guy. He's a big softie, alright? First of all, his mind's just focused in the wrong place. My guy, you should not be focusing about girls. You should be focusing about your grind, bro.
And that is exactly what Andrew Tate talks about. This video is supposed to be about Andrew Tate. Like, is this a clickbait title or what? But that's exactly what he was talking about. Focus on yourself. Get yourself to a high value status. Then the women will come. You know? Whether they're the kind of women you're going to want to marry or not, I don't know. You know? But you might find someone while you're on your way up, and she would be a keeper, because if you wait until you've kind of made it, then is she only there for the money? These are the questions. But yeah, he needs to work on himself.
Potential, you know what I'm saying? These bitches are not here for the journey. They want the finished article.
I mean, some will be there for the journey.
So you have to be here. Don't be a bitch.
Down to the lobby, or are you gonna give me a room number?
Where you standing out front?
I'm standing outside.
Honestly, I didn't know you was that thick.
What did he say?
Whoa!
What?
I didn't know you was that thick.
Are you looking at me?
No.
Andrew Tate is finally at our house, and we just want to say welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
It's good to have you. I mean, he's one of the most famous men on the whole planet, so I'm sure you guys are super excited as well.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like Lana's gonna say it too. Like, one of the main reasons I was never allowed to record with you is because of my sister. But today we're gonna.
I'll fix it, bro.
Oh no.
That's why I wanted you on the podcast just for
it now.
He makes it sound very bad, but I mean, okay, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, she blocked me on Instagram for wanting to meet you.
What?
Whoa.
If they're in my house, it's my house. And I'm the boss. And that's what it's going to be. It's my house. I'm the boss. Do it on camera. No, do it off camera. Get the board.
We'll do it right after this.
Get the board. Put it here. I'm certainly worth more than $1 billion. Don't worry about my feelings. Don't worry about my feelings.
Okay, so
A few moments later.
That was chaotic.
certain things you said that triggered me.
I understand.
When it hits you personally, it feels like, whoa, he's saying this about me.
Just say, what did he say?
He was saying women above a certain age are basically useless, and I was like, yo, I was the #1 like crazy fan about you.
She liked you at first.
I really liked you a lot, and I still do. But there were certain things you said about women, and that triggered me. I was the #1 like crazy fan about you.
She liked you at first.
I really liked you a lot, and I still do. But there were certain things.
Yeah, I mean, at least she's being honest. Let's face it. You're never going to agree 100% with what anyone says. I wouldn't expect any of you to agree with me 100%, because that's just not life, you know? We're all grown adults. At least I hope you are. We're all grown adults. We all have our own life experience, which leads us to our own conclusions. We all read and watch different content, which, again, will direct us in certain ways. But she's saying, you know, she was a fan. Then he mentioned about older women being less valuable. I never heard him say that older women are useless. So she's projecting there a little. But she's being honest. She's you know, she was a fan. Then he said some things she didn't agree with, and it kind of turned her off, which is fair enough. I certainly don't agree with everything he says. I don't think that being wealthy gives men a excuse to cheat, but it's the way he was raised, you know. So let's continue.
About women, and that triggered me. He was saying that like women above a certain age are like basically useless. I've been at home most of my life. I pretty much had like one relationship like for 8 years, and I barely did anything, and my mom even knows that. And I was like, now every guy in the world is gonna think that people like my age are like horrible people.
No, that's a good point, but let's get it in context. I did not say that girls above a certain age are horrible people. I did not say girls above a certain age are useless. I said girls above a certain age are less attractive to girls who are younger because of innocence.
A few moments later.
women.
Yeah, she certainly looked like she was falling in love right there, didn't she? Oh, I really miss seeing the Tate brothers. I miss seeing them. And it's so sad, like when I saw footage of them, because their jail time's been extended again, so they're not going anywhere until at least the end of February. They still haven't been charged with anything, but honestly, they make me laugh. Like, if you've seen any of the Tate Confidential stuff and the emergency meetings and all that, these guys are hilarious. And I think a lot of people don't get them because obviously they grew up both in the US and the UK, but their humour is very dry. It's very UK humour, very British humour. And I think a lot of people just don't get it. But I do. I think they're hilarious. And they remind me of a lot of the guys that I served with. It's that same attitude, you know? So I miss them. I hope that whatever they've been accused of is not true and that they will be released. If they are guilty, then charge them and take them to trial. Stop with all this cloak and dagger, just randomly extending their jail time for, it seems, no apparent reason, other than they are trying to find a reason to take them to court. From what I can see, I don't believe it. I just don't, and I'm sorry. And I know some of you will probably come at me in the comments for saying that I don't really believe the charges. But yeah, this is, until they show me empirical evidence, then I'm going to go with innocent until proven guilty. But hey, let me know your thoughts. That was a long video for like a tiny little bit of Andrew Tate content at the end, so something of a clickbait title, my guys. But what can you do? That's YouTube for you. But I hope you enjoyed that video. Don't forget to check out my new podcast channel, linked in the description. Me and my friend touching on all things anti-feminist, anti-woke, and then some. And I'll see you very soon.